Hello, I'm Ms. Lumley of Finextra, and today I'm speaking to FB of EPAM, and we're going to talk about digital. You know, the digital revolution has had a huge impact on sort of everything on the consumer-facing industries, not just banking, but it's really put a lot of pressure on banks to provide this sort of 24/7 real-time service that customers are expecting from their bank. So I want to take it back inside the financial services industry. Are bank sort of back office infrastructures ready to handle this type of demand from the customer side of the business?
The short answer, no. But I think
we've already seen examples
and
of
we've
it.
seen examples of that. But there is probably a deeper explanation to that. Most back office systems are not designed to be used by the end user. Most back office systems are designed to be used by a clerk, or designed by, used by a teller, and really they retrofitted the usage, or they mimicking the usage of a teller by the end user. So all the front ends, what they do is actually targeting to a back office system, which was never really designed to be used or operated by an end user, end customer. So when today's world, a lot of people talk about consumer or customer-oriented designs. The back office system has nothing like that. It is designed around to be used by a teller, and we retrofitted a front end to mimic that. And this is a big pain. And the reason why banks are not able to take advantage fully the digital revolution, let's call it this way, is because they didn't tackle that. It was really they only focused on the front end. They put a beautiful GUI, they put a mobile application on top of it, but that was it. There was no afterthought how to take it through the whole banking system. And what you can see is the cost of running a e-banking solution is pretty high. The reason for it is it's operated traditionally in a traditional way. And all the back office systems today have closing dates. It doesn't operate 24/7. You have to wait for certain transactions to complete. And this is just symptoms, but the underlying problem is that they need to revamp it. They need to redesign it to be more designed around by the end user. It has to be more customer oriented.
So I'm going to move a little bit to talk about the customer-facing side of the business, but I really wanted to keep on this focus on the back office because I really believe that it's very difficult for banks to provide innovative customer-facing products if the back end doesn't support those products. So, I mean, what are some of the challenges banks really, why can't they provide this sort of great innovative customer service that you see from likes of Apple, the likes of Amazon, or other type of retail stores? What is stopping banks from providing those?
The heritage.
Services? Okay.
They have a backpack. They have to carry they have a baggage. A baggage is it's not measured in cost. It's measured in years. Most banks operate with backends or back office systems which were designed 30, 40 years ago. Some of them even built 30, 40 years ago, and you keep it around. And you put layers and layers of integration, layers of customization and modifications on top of it. And it's really hard to keep it up. But quite a lot of people's job depends on these systems, the people who operate it, the people who manage it, the people who are modifying it. So that's a baggage. The second is by redesigning your back office, you're not really generating any new revenue.
It's a cost center.
It's a cost,
yes.
And it's really difficult to justify. In the current environment, it's really difficult to justify why do I need to redesign and rebuild my whole back office just to provide pretty user interfaces for end users. Because it's really difficult to quantify how much savings I can accomplish or I can achieve by rebuilding the back office systems. So,
see, I find that hard. I hear that a lot because I'm talking and writing about IT and banks for almost 20 years, and this idea that the back office infrastructure is a cost center and it's hard to sell. But I don't want to mention any major high street banks in the UK, but there are some that have seen when their systems went down and their customers couldn't get money out of an ATM or couldn't spend money on their cards, why can't that justification be given to the IT budgets saying, we're not going to be able to offer these cool, innovative products because the back office is not working?
That's a good question.
It's a very simple question.
It's a very simple
please
question.
Solve all of banking problems.
It solves all the banking problems, but really, because it's always cheaper to provide a patch than to create a brand new application. It's always cheaper to solve a short-term problem than to implement a strategic solution. That's always the case. And the cycle is too fast. Implementing a brand new back office, it could take 24, 36 months. Most banks' budgeting cycle are 12 months at maximum, and in 18 to 24 months, typically you have a totally different management team in place who change strategy, and the market conditions are changing every 24, 12 months, probably.